So, what are your thoughts on this, Liam?
Oh, this is the one that everyone's been waiting for. We have two people who have been relatively kind of absent from the community as of late, but are bringing it back and clearly have been dedicated to show their fan bases what they're all about.
Yeah, Papa Bear bringing some quality chill runs. Wagers coming back to see if he still has the SA2 skills, which he does have, considering he got a 27 on his first run, at least, on the stage.
All right, we should be counting down momentarily. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they should be off momentarily.
You almost did a good job with the countdown there, Liam.
Well, I was just catching up to Dawn.
Oh, gotcha. I was going to say, on my end, it looks like they're... Never mind, they're starting right now.
Oh, and the synchronized start time. Let's go.
All right, let's see how they both...
Very exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. I think the first main thing we talked about before is seeing if they both hit CE skip. It's a lot of fun when we see both runners on a for-fact, good pace right off the gate. So, Chad, why don't you tell us real quick, you cheering for Papa or cheering for Wagers? See some go Papas or go Wagers on who you want. Anyways, it looks like they're coming up towards the skip. Now, CE skip is definitely known for having a very precise input, because you need to hit a certain speed value to get the launch off to clip out. And if you don't get it, it can cause issues. Wagers messing it up again.
They're both going for second try. Ooh, this is interesting. I don't think we've seen this yet this tournament.
Papa got it. Let's go, Papa Bear. Papa Bear hitting it.
Pauseless too. What a flex.
Oh my lord, Papa still got after all this time. Wagers going for a third attempt. I think that unball was too early. It was. Wagers is gonna have to go for skipless. This puts Papa in a phenomenal position, assuming he doesn't ETHMAR it.
Let's hope he doesn't ETHMAR it.
He does not. He's over into truck section. That puts Papa at a phenomenal lead over Wagers. Let's see how he finishes his truck section, which there is a consistent way to do it, but, if you get those launch offs, it's a little second or two that adds up here and there. We do see Wagers getting towards the pits, which, like we've said, could cause some ETHMAR situations.
No, absolutely, and it's looking like Papa Bear will finish with a clean 138.
Yeah, 139 V1, 138 IGT. That's a very solid time, especially considering he got the skip. Wagers, I think, will be finishing with close to a 220, barring any other mistakes. Ooh, narrowly ETHMARring it, but gets off, luckily. I believe he'll be finishing this with a 219, if I'm remembering this correctly. So we'll see how this turns out as Papa loads into Bigfoot. What kind of sets do you think they're going to get going into Wild Canyon, Liam?
I'm thinking somewhere around 30. Something that's about 30 seconds.
Who knows? Maybe we'll see a Wagers mess up. And like I said, Wagers finishing with a 219 out of City Escape.
Just minute.
This speedrun is in fact sponsored by Tethys Business.
And not a great time, skipless, to be sure, but that'll happen when you go for City Escape skip multiple times.
Yeah, and it's all about the argument on whether you keep attempting to skip for time save or accept your losses, and sometimes you do need to cut the losses when you can. Papa Bear, front of the double containers, he seems to be pausing. I don't know if that was to check for any pieces he might have missed or something, but double containers in front of is a very good first piece to have, depending on what the rest of the set gives him.
You hate to see a bird box, but it looks like he's doing some free piece checks.
Yeah, but in a race, you really need to try to just go for these pieces. If you try to do the checks, it could be time save. But we see now not Wagers, Papa going to the wrong area. He better hope it's not the middle box. Thank God it's not, but we'll see what the P3 was. Sandy Path, that is a piece he could have spotted.
The P1 bird box, let's go.
I don't know who Wagers prayed to this morning for this RNG on Wild Canyon, but he needs to tell me who so I can talk to them. This is some phenomenal luck from Wagers right now.
My goodness. Just narrowing the gap that much between he and Papa Bear. And Papa Bear with a 47 time.
Oh, wow. That's a really good piece 3-2, but Wagers was on the wrong side. A 23, just like that. An over minute lead dropped down to 15 seconds.
Wow.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was gonna be the other way around, but
Well, hey, it looks like Papa Bear got the skip. That made the difference. And
exactly.
even with the not so great set and execution from Papa Bear's part on Wild Canyon, still looks like he'll be that much further ahead.
Yeah, it'll look like he'll have, assuming Wagers doesn't mess up, a 15-second lead heading into Prison Lane. I know Wagers, I think he got a low 140 the last time he ran this on stage, so we'll see if Papa Bear can keep up that type of performance as he enters into the beginning of the stage. We'll see how Wagers does as well, because there aren't too many areas on the stage that you necessarily have to risk dying on, but there are a few instances where if you mess up a jump, like where Papa Bear was jumping from, that could cause some problems. But we will see both of them having very clean execution going through the first part of Prison Lane right now. Papa Bear getting the first gate hop, and we'll see if Wagers is able to as he gets to this area. What are your predictions on this run, Liam? How do you think it's going to turn out for them?
Well, honestly, they're doing very well right now. It looks like it could honestly be anyone's game. We know that with lots of practice with Papa Bear, that he's able to keep up in hunting for sure. And Wagers has demonstrated that, you know, given the right circumstances, he can indeed pull off a decent set. But you know, he might just repeat AF Chambers, and that might make a difference.
We'll see what happens, especially considering that first Death Chamber. He did get some bad luck on the pieces. I think he traded Wild Canyon luck for Death Chamber luck. But we will see.
Yes,
you were saying?
Yes, that can happen, for sure.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens as Papa's finishing. It looks like he might be heading towards a 144, but he is having some technical issues, it looks like. His feed's kind of lagging for us a little. Looks like we're going to get a PowerPoint presentation of SA2, so hopefully you guys take some notes.
Hopefully we don't get a Yanni V. Liam repeat, but if that is the case, then hopefully the VOD will still have everything intact after the fact.
Yeah, it'll be fun to pinpoint AF Wagers' run to a pinpoint needle, but it looks like Wagers' feed, or not Wagers, Papa Bear's feed is starting to catch up, please. See? Blue Dude being a studious person taking those notes. As
Ooh,
Basura.
7-second difference now. Less than that. That is... Ooh.
All right, we'll see. That's a 7-second lead right now for Papa Bear as they enter into Wagers. There we go. Everybody get your notepads out.
Enter into Wagers?
Listen, my English is not the best, okay? I'm a math teacher, not an English teacher. I know numbers, not words. But we'll see how Wagers does on Metal Harbor, a stage that, like we said, he is very known for doing well on. Hopefully he doesn't mess up any of the jumps to start. They're almost essentially, you know, synced up, only by a couple seconds worth of difference.
It looks like Wagers has the lead RTA, but Papa Bear has a slight lead IGT or Variant 1.
Yeah, and that's where you see the difference in their timing methods. V1 is used mostly with pause menus and in-game time, while RTA is just everything from when you start to when you finish. So that's where you are seeing the discrepancy in times versus position in the stage. But Wagers is having a phenomenal run through Metal Harbor. It looks like he's going to get a 50 check on the checkpoint. 49, actually. That's a very good pace. I think that's pace for a 122, especially with a 1308 rocket.
Ooh, wow. Less than 2 seconds for rocket skip. That's not terrible at all.
Everybody's taking notes from Supersonic University. This is how you do Metal Harbor right here from AF Wagers.
Ooh, that looked a little sketchy for Papa Bear, but he did in fact make it.
Yeah, we'll see how this turns out as Wagers hits the last skip. This is a very tough skip because if you mess up anything, it is a 30-plus second death.
122.
That is
going to make the difference.
That is a very good time. I think that's going to put them in sync. Papa Bear getting it as well.
Ooh, still in the lead.
Less than a second difference between these two runners.
These two guys are popping off right now.
Yeah, they are putting on an absolute show for us right now. I began the bag of popcorn, warming it up, because this is about to get interesting as they head into another Sonic stage. Maybe we'll see Wagers pull out ahead at the end of Green Forest, but then throw it at Pumpkin Hill, but we'll see what happens.
You do know Wagers has very decent Sonic movement, and that he would even say himself, it carries him.
We'll see what happens though as they enter Shadow 1. Hopefully both of them can come out with some clean 11 times, but Wagers going for it looks like I don't remember the exact name for the method, but he does get a clean 12 as he gets out, as Papa Bear is also going to be starting this stage. Ooh, both of them having very clean execution. Ooh,
we get the miss on the light dash.
Oh,
no!
Papa Bear, no! This
That'll
is what we are
take
talking
away
about.
his lead.
Oh, this is what happens when you get off the manip or you get off the cycle with Shadow. It gets very hard to start getting those hits in it as he just starts to homing attack all over the place. But he will get out with a 14, but that will put Wagers 18 seconds ahead as he starts Green Forest. It's got to be the nerves. I think this is Papa Bear's first or second race so far in the tourney.
Second.
Nerves do still play a huge factor in this, as you have to remember, for a lot of people, this may be their first time racing in front of a crowd. So nerves do definitely play a factor in this. We'll see Wagers starting to head towards the first loop skip. We'll see if he's able to get that. If he dies, that is about a 18 to 19 second death, so hopefully he doesn't mess it up. It looks like he's fine though. Does he offer wall run? No, he does not. Alright, let's see. Do we get a Wagers wall run? I will admit that'd be pretty AFW pog to see if he does a wall run. Can we get some random AF Wager poggers in the chat, please?
No, it has to be Big Chungus. He didn't go for the wall run.
Okay, fine. He doesn't get poggers. He didn't do a wall run. We have to get Chungus instead. But maybe if Papa Bear actually, in fact, goes for wall run, maybe we'll get some Chunguses in for him. But Wagers, pretty clean start. It looks like he's on pace for, I want to say, a 142, 143. Do I even want to know what? No! The power of the Chungus messed up that skip for him. But we will see Wagers getting it the second time, though, as he will be finishing Green Forest. Papa Bear finishing towards the last checkpoint. He will be entering Bungee Skip, but we will get to see another Pumpkin Hill from AF Wagers. What time do you expect Wagers to get on this Pumpkin Hill, Liam?
55.
55. You're taking a bet on that?
Let's say around 55. Depends on the set.
I'm going to be a little optimistic for him. I'm going to say 43. I'm going to be optimistic here. Either he proves me correct. What about you guys, chat? What time do you think Wagers will get on Pumpkin Hill? Give us your guesses.
Papa Bear with 14 seconds behind, but with a solid 145.
Yeah, it's only a 14-second deficit. That's pretty good. All right, looks like we got a lot of 40s to 50s, so we'll see what happens here. His first clue will be it's about to fall off. That's a very good first piece. We'll see how he gets it. Oh, he doesn't even opt for the monitor up there. He grabs the other one, gets Ghost Train Station P2.
Oh,
he doesn't know where Ghost Train Station is. Oh no. Wagers in typical Wager style. Oh no. Oh god, I would like to see what this P3 is. He digs. Oh god. Hint 3, King of the Hill in typical Wagers fashion.
We got a rocket path for a P2 for Papa Bear. I must have missed what his P1 was.
And this is exactly what we were talking about, how these stages can go from having someone with a big lead to throwing it in simply a second. Wagers getting a 57. I believe Deku actually predicted that, so Pogs for Deku for predicting
Deku
the
got
time
it right.
correctly. And then Wagers getting, or Papa Bear getting the correct time, and just like we saw,
Let's go.
Papa Bear now coming in the lead with about a 1.3 seconds. So you can see exactly what we were talking about, how these hunting stages can determine a lot of difference in these runs.
This is getting exciting, folks.
Yeah, we'll see how Zero Cycle goes. We know Wagers dropped it on the first run, and I don't think Papa Bear consistently is able to get Zero Cycle, is he?
Can we get some random Papa B44 Mingos in the chat?
I don't think many people have that one, but if they do, that'd be pretty nice. Anyways, we'll see what time they get on their upgrades. I was about to say, I know Useless has the Mingo. Didn't know that was his cat emote. But Wagers with a high 23, that's going to be a little hard to do the Manip on. I think he might be a little late, but I don't know. Wagers getting the...
Just a little off.
Well, I meant more for the cycle on the pillars, but it looks like he's getting it. We'll see if Papa... Oh, Papa misses the weight hop. There goes all the time difference again. Oh, no. All right, we'll see how AF Wagers handles the rest of this as Papa Bear starts to continue his way along. Oh, Wagers messing up that pause hover. That's going to cause him a little bit of time. I think he should still be on Zero Cycle, though. All right, how's Chad enjoying the race so far? You guys having fun with this? It's a pretty close race we got going on here. Let's see if Wagers can get that second pause hover jump that he needs. Let's see if he drops it again. He will not drop it again, but he will take the half cycle instead of Zero Cycle, which was probably a good call. Papa Bear hitting the same area. It looks like he may be on pace for 1.5 cycles.
Oh no!
Oh!
Papa Bear, you were the chosen one.
No, and this is what we are talking about. Tails is a very mechanical character in the sense that there's a lot of tech you need to do. So those little mistakes, like dropping that one jump, really add up the time. That added at least 20 seconds to Papa Bear's time as he now has to wait for that pillar to come back down. This will just further increase the Wagers lead.
I'm unsubbing.
You're unsubbing.
I'm kidding.
This is a people riot. But it looks like he will at least finish the stage pretty clean. With Wagers finishing at 11:33, and I want to say Papa will probably finish at around the 12-minute mark. So it looks like Wagers has about a 30-second lead, which, considering their PBs, is actually still pretty decently in Papa's favor.
I'm predicting he landed with 11:54, so it'll be about 21 seconds.
Like I said, I'm a math teacher. I know my numbers. I think this might be a 12, but I could be wrong. I'm hoping it's a 54, though. I want Papa to win.
Not a 54. I didn't see any free pieces in the cutscene, but I missed
59.
None there.
I was off by a second. Wagers, I think he saw 3 fans. That's why he's taking the set. Either that or he's doing something. Behind 2 heads P1, I don't know if he got a
but
ping.
I think it's Ghost Room.
Yeah, I don't think if he got a ping, it's Ghost Room. He did see 3 fans, so it was correct. In Wagers fashion, taking the second hint to make sure it is Ghost Room. Which, it is actually ping readable to see whether that piece is in the bottom of center or Ghost. And it's something other than a minecart. This was a decent set from Wagers. We'll see how Papa gets in terms of his sets. Getting 2 resets and a yellow ping. I believe this confirms the piece up on top if you don't see the first 2, especially if he gets a red ping. That is a beautiful first piece in front of a family's skulls. I believe that's the one on the bottom. This is actually a phenomenal set from Papa. We'll see what the P3 is. Hopefully it's triangle skull under the flying ground. He is going to have to either sign clip or wall run. He will, looks like, be opting for a sign clip. He does clip in. That was a little scary from Papa Bear, but he did get the clip. Remember, if you mess up that sign clip, you will most likely have to restart the stage and lose all your progress. It is a huge time loss if you miss that clip. But we do get to enjoy 2 minutes of bootleg Mario Kart. I was about to say, there's not really even much you can commentate on this. It's just a bunch of tails driving around collecting rings and hitting cars. Let's run some predictions real quick. What time do you guys think Wagers and Papa will end Route 101? Any predictions? Wagers going to do melon skip. Honestly, if we see a melon if AF Wagers actually does a melon skip, I will gift a tier 1 sub in his chat. If he actually gets melon skipped. I don't think we've seen it yet, but if he does it, then I will gift a tier 1. 145. I don't think that's physically possible to get a 145, but I like the spirit. We'll see what happens with them.
Wager's going to discover Route 101, skip.
Imagine if that actually happens. Somebody discovers the mythical Route 101 skip in tourney. Could be a repeat of what happened with Gerp and Dage, where they literally they put out CWSS, I think, or Swiss Cheese in tournament. Nobody else even knew about it until they both did it in their runs. Or Katie and Gerp. If I said Dage, my apologies.
That must have been an epic moment, and I wish I was around in the community when it happened.
I wasn't either. There is a clip circulating around about it. Everybody was losing their minds because they were like, what the heck are these two doing? And then they see them clip out and everybody was losing. I'm memeing. Anyways, it looks like Wagers
Papa Bear hit the car, but he doesn't have the boost, but doesn't opt to take it, even though he is significantly slower now because of the car hit.
I think the reason why is because of that downwards hill. So now when he comes, exactly, he gets the boost right there, which is what I actually use on my ring routes, and it usually gets me a 214. But Wagers, I believe, will get a 215 heading out of here, which will be very interesting to see how he keeps that up going into... Actually, no, it's a 214, I think.
That is his second 214 in a row, if that is the case. It looks
214!
Like Wagers is good at bootleg Mario Kart.
Yeah, who would have known? It is a very consistent stage in the sense that the cars will always be in the same positions at the same time, so you do get used to it. And it's the reason why it becomes such a problem when you hit cars or lose speed, because then your whole muscle memory of where cars are gets completely thrown out. As we see Wagers now leave bootleg Mario Kart into hidden base. Now, maybe he might have some trouble with those pause hovers again, and like we said, a death here could cause a comeback for Papa, as he is only 20 seconds behind. Opting for pole hop.
Yes, pole hop!
Oh my god, Wagers is pulling out all the stops here. That should be just perfect, so that will put him on phenomenal pace on this stage. I believe Papa only goes for Axel, so that is automatically...
No, he goes for GC.
Ooh.
Proper GC.
That should give Wagers at least a couple seconds here. That is phenomenal. Wagers putting on an absolute clinic right now. Ooh, I spoke way too soon. I spoke way too soon on that one.
And he didn't get the pause over, so he has to restart.
See, and this is what I was talking about. Hidden base can definitely be unforgiving in the first 45 seconds to 50 seconds of the stage. Commentator's curse. Listen, if I speak it into existence, the opposite will happen. Wagers will survive the rest of this hidden base. Watch. Now that I've said that, the commentator curse will happen, and Wagers will find a way to die on this stage.
Well, hey, now, this is sounding a little like we're trying to put a voodoo curse on.
Papa Bear will also survive the entirety of hidden base. See? It's both.
Well, now it just sounds like we're being optimistic.
Listen, I'm trying to be impartial here. I'm trying to be impartial. Okay, well, Wagers apparently broke my curse, so we should be fine. M-Bias? I want both to win. I want both of them to have a phenomenal run. They are both doing phenomenal right now.
151 with pole hop. Not a terrible time, but also not optimal.
No, not really. I know with pole hop, most people typically get in the low 140s. So seeing a 151 with pole hop means that there were a lot of mistakes in movement somewhere along. But Papa Bear is definitely getting his footing back as he continues the rest of the stage. I believe this puts Wager at about 45 seconds to a minute in lead. But we will see Wagers going into his best stage, Pyramid Cave. So we should expect a good time here. Let's see how this keeps going. Papa Bear, dropping pause hovers. He does get through it though. Wagers, what? Okay, he went for a backup. That was probably a smart call considering what was happening. Oh! And this is what we were talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Little deaths like that can make all the difference as Papa Bear is able to reclaim some of that lead. That is unfortunate. I guess the commentator curse is still real because I just said this was his best stage. So he is going for a safer route though, which is very nice. 32 on the upgrade, looking very good so far. All right, we'll see if he gets first door clip.
Ooh,
He's
okay.
able to do so. And Papa Bear, I think, is not that far behind. It's only 30 seconds or so. Gets the door clip, but we will see. It's time for another prediction round as they're heading into Death Chamber. People in chat want to give a prediction on what times Wagers and Papa Bear will each get on Death Chamber. I'd be interested to hear. We will be counting it in terms of V1 though. As we see
130.
Wagers. Oh my god,
Whoa.
again! Wagers dying on Pyramid Cave. He needs to take his time a little bit here. As he sets up for Snake Skip. He does get it.
I'm with Deku and Sonic Fan. I do believe that Wagers are going to be in about the 1:30 time, and that Papa Bear will be around 1 minute.
Alright, so Deku's saying 132 Wagers, 53 for Papa. Knuckle stages might be the decider. They are usually the decider, so assuming everything is 100% consistent, knuckle stages are the main thing that determines a run. And it's interesting because there was some debate in the community about whether we should use Mod Manager, I believe it's called, or race mod for
141 from AF Wagers for Pyramid Cave. But that is with a couple of deaths as well, so...
Not my day.
Yeah, but still, an 1829 going into Death Chamber is still very nice to see.
I think you mean AF Chambers.
AF Chambers, my apologies. We will be going into AF Chambers now. We will see how this turns out. Can his curse be lifted? Any free pieces to start? No roasted keys. Unfortunate for 3 blue dude. But he does get eyes bugged out. I believe that is a green room piece. He does good to reset as Papa Bear is finishing Pyramid Cave. Bugs defense, that is another green piece. Water bug. All right, he does get a blue piece. We will see how he goes about grabbing this piece. As Papa Bear will be finishing. This is about a 25-second difference. But we'll see if he's able to grab it. Now, remember, Wagers will be looking to Death Trap, but he is a little low on lives here. He does dig into the ground. You were going to say, Liam?
It looks like he picked up a ring along the way, so that's going to cause him a little bit of time loss, having to take that extra hit before the death.
First death is red. I believe this means treasure chest. No, place for the bug. So it is ping readable.
Middle of Red Eyes. What a great P1 for Papa Bear.
Phenomenal P1. That gets him straight into blue room and then floating between the flames. I believe this does put Wagers in, or not Wagers. Ooh, red box clip from Wagers. But oh wow, that was actually a phenomenal clip by him. Let's see, that was about a 1-7. Well, I think with deaths and retimes, I believe that puts him at a 115. Papa Bear taking the death. Let's see if he gets it. First death is a no. He is not even opting to check for bugs on patrol, but he does get the ping. I think this is treasure chest. It is. People are outraged that apparently Wager survived. Labras is saying who took his controller. But we will see eye level. That is a phenomenal set from Papa Bear. If he can get over there and grab that piece. Hopefully he remembers it's on the green side and not the blue side. He does remember. These are phenomenal runs right now. Make sure you guys are showing your support because this is still a very close race. This is still
Hammer here is a big troll and can be very wonky trying to grab that piece if you're not familiar with where the camera triggers are.
The geometry on that stage makes it a little difficult since you can't really climb the center pillar.
Wagers with a one-cycle boom boo.
That's phenomenal. We'll see how he handles Egg Golem. We did see Jazz having an issue with this earlier, so hopefully Wagers is able to get a consistent rhythm in this boss fight. We will see what happens. Wagers is already starting to feel that effects. He's not able to get any super bounces off. As I say that, he gets one off. Ooh, okay. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut because apparently I'm saying the exact opposite of what's happening. I'm gonna let Liam handle this for a little bit. Maybe it's my end that's causing all these issues.
Well, thank you, co-commentator. Well, now we're gonna go move to Papa Bear and see how he's doing. It seems like he is having a little time getting to get to flip the hourglass, and now he's got one hit on Boom Boo. Got the second hit on Boom Boo. Wagers landed behind Egg Golem. He's gonna ballerina Blade, and Papa Bear lands the last hit on Boom Boo. He's gonna get out of King Boom Boo with a 46 time. Look at that, guys. Look at that. And Wagers is climbing to take the last hit. Second to last hit on the back of Golem. And let's see how he does with the super bounces here. And look at that. He manages the counterattack. He manages the counterattack. And Papa Bear with the what Wagers couldn't do. Two in a row with the super bounces. My goodness.
Can he get a third? He gets a third!
Oh
this is
God,
a phenomenal Egg Golem! Oh my god, Papa Bear pulling out the stops! And then just throws it. Oh no!
But a quick recovery could mean that he does not have a terrible time in Egg Golem. Look at that, it's going to be a low to mid 30 Egg Golem. Everyone has commented on Papa Bear streams when they dropped in. I don't know why, bro, but you play like a top level player when it comes to Egg Golem, but everything else.
That was insane. Most top runners would be definitely happy with a 35 on Egg Golem. So seeing Papa Bear pull that out means he is not giving up without a fight, as they are both now on Eternal Engine. But they are both on one life, so if Wagers messes this up twice, he will have a problem, but he does get the clip out. Papa Bear really hoping to get a second try here.
Let's see, will he get first try Bofa?
No, he will not. It looks like his angle was a little off. We are praying, or Papa Bear supporters should be praying, that he gets a second try Bofa, or else that will be a game over. So he will have to do all this all over again. He does get it.
Clean.
This is a very close race.
The box didn't even have time to push him out.
Yeah, that was a very, very fluid skip, and we'll get to see how the last hunting stage goes for them. Like we said, Meteor Herd, typically you want to get middle level, bot levels, or you want to try to limit the amount of vertical movement you have on those stages. The more that you have to go up and down, it really starts to eat at your time. So you want to make sure you are limiting how much you have to move. But Wagers will hit the ring, and that gives them a 2309 into Meteor Herd. Papa, if I'm doing the math correctly, could potentially be on a PB pace right here. Thank you for the heads up on that, Tyler. Yeah, this could potentially be a 27 for Papa, and I think his PB is still at a 28, if I remember correctly.
It should be a 2740 something now, if I'm not mistaken. Let me pull it up real quick on the leaderboards.
2737 IGT. So it'll be interesting to see how this happens. He does only have 4 minutes here. Okay, he got it. Wagers getting Ark's huge storage area for the first piece.
Bearing in mind, if Papa Bear ends up within roughly 10 seconds or so of his PB, depending on retimes, it could potentially be a PB
In front
variant
of a
1
big
against
door
his
that
old
never
IGT.
opened. Wagers doing some cryptic checks, and by some, I mean he checked all of one piece. But it's still fine. He is opting for, save. See what Papa gets. On something strong. That is not a good piece.
No, why?
He needs to make a decision.
That very long pause and back into the main menu is going to lose him some time. However, he did need extra lives for CGSS as insurance, so...
The Arc-2 storage area is definitely a better P1 to have, and as I believe Wagers got middle of the rotating beacon, that gives him a 58. So Papa's hoping that he gets something here. We'll see what the P2 is. On top of the steel drilling tower. Now that is on the singular tower, and I believe Papa Bear is checking to make sure Now, for those of you that do not know, you can actually read what tower Steel Drilling Tower is on based on the position of the T in the word tower. I know, who would have ever found something like that? But
Moving
it does.
smoothly.
Was it moving around the arc storage area or moving smoothly at the top?
Moving smoothly at the top.
Oh, no, that's a problem here. This is what we were talking about. As you see, Papa's not wasting, but Papa has to use a lot of time to do that vertical movement we were talking about. Having to climb from the middle to the top as he's having issues grabbing this piece.
Wagers with the 15 Rouge.
Oh boy. Come on, Papa. There we go. Papa leaving with a 112. Not a good Meteor Her time, to be completely honest. Wagers will go into Crazy Gadget. This was a phenomenal race from both of them so far. They should both be very happy with their efforts so far.
Absolutely, absolutely. They are still very close to one another.
25-20, 26-10, 26-26, 27-51. I don't think this is PB pace anymore for Papa Bear. With most goal times, I believe this run would put him at an early to mid 28. So this will not be a PB pace for him anymore. Wagers very obviously is not on a PB pace since he would have to beat the game in about 10 seconds right now. So not PB. But Wagers will set up for box hover CGSS. And like we said, he's very consistent with this. He does get the clip out first try as Papa Bear becomes a PowerPoint presentation for a little bit. And he gets the first try CGSS.
And that's going to put him at, what, roughly 2-ish, 2:15, 20 minutes? 2:15? Till the end of the game?
Just about. If he does bounceless or bounce, he should be about a 125. Eggman's hopefully a 15, and Shadow 2 should be about a 16. So that would be a 156 best, which means he should finish this run if everything goes correctly at about a 27:10, which is almost the exact same as his last run. Also, while we're waiting for people to get ready for CGSS and Eggman 1, can we get a happy birthday for Amy and Echo, actually? It is her birthday, so happy birthday, Amy and Echo.
Happy birthday, Amy.
So, Wagers dying on Eggman.
Death on Eggman, too.
Ooh, that is not good. That is a 20-second hit as Papa Bear gets the first try clip out.
Let's go.
Let's see if he gets the actual part. Wagers having trouble with the stage. We told you. Oh, no! Papa!
You were supposed to be the chosen one.
No, Papa Bear right next to the ring. That has to be a huge killer mentally.
As Wagers finishes up with Eggman 2.
Oh God, that has to affect the mental, especially when you know that you're running against somebody that has a 25. You have to be thinking that they're finishing soon, and that stress of needing to get it done must be piling up right now. Wagers looks like he should be taking this one as well, but you never know. He could mess up FR skip, but Papa will get third try, so hopefully he can finish this out.
One thing we realized from his match last time that Papa Bear actually had.
Oh no, he's a little too much to the left.
Papa Bear actually has a relatively easy time clipping out of bounds, but has a bit of trouble getting to the goal ring. It seems like he doesn't hold a straight angle and kind of adjusts it on the fly.
All right. Any Papa Bear supporters, we need to lend him some of your energy so he can hit the CGSS. He has 3 more attempts before he game's over, but he does clip out again. Wagers looks like he's perfectly lined up to finish this, probably with a 27:40 if I'm doing my numbers correctly. Third try. No! Oh, God, this has to be killing him.
Your pixels away, Papa Bear.
Oh my God, this
and
has
Wagers
to be...
definitely has enough height for this skip, so this will probably put
Oh my God.
Wagers at the end of his run.
You can see it now in his movement. He's starting to get frustrated. But you have to applaud him for keeping on going. You have to applaud him for that. If I had that happen to me 3 times, I would be itching to hit that exit game button. So this is a phenomenal display right now from Papa, as Wagers looks to finish with about a 27-41, assuming he doesn't mess up Shadow 2 again. Last try, he gets the clip. Can he do it? If he misses, this is a game over, and he will have to do this all over again. That will eat at least another 40 seconds. He's online!
Yeah,
He got it!
He's got it. Let's go, Papa Bear.
Papa
Wagers
finally
with the
got
first 2
CBSS.
hits.
Oh, this is not good for Wagers. Any Wagers fans out there, this is not good. He does save it. Oh no, Wagers, you need to get yourself resituated, my man. And he finishes.
And he's out.
27-54 from Wagers. That solidifies his
GG.
second win of the day.
GG to Wagers.
All right, hopefully Papa can finish this in a cleaner fashion. If everything goes right, he should finish with about a mid-30, assuming he does not mess up with Eggman.
ソニック僕やったよ
You know, I think this is the one time that deserves it. We need some AFW pogs in chat for that victory. So if you have an AFW pog, I think now is the time to use one. Show some love for AF Wagers for getting his second win. And while we're at it, show some love for Papa as he finishes up this run. This is a phenomenal display. Because you have to remember, Papa Bear has not played in a while. So seeing him being able to still put up a low 30 is still insane. Because I can tell you for the times that I had, Wagers already disconnecting, so we get the double view. This is a neck and neck race. They're so neck and neck that they are literally on frame with each other. All right. He's out of Eggman 2 with a 29-25. For those of you that are looking forward, the next match is an exhibition match. We have Stellar versus Seth, followed by an 8 p.m. match of Pippi versus Papa. He will be returning again, and Liam and I will be back on here. So hopefully that will be a fun match to figure out as well. Followed by Pippi versus Jazz, and then Mikey versus Liam to round out the night. So all you Mikey Cool Money fans out there will get another showing of...
Papa, no!
Papa! But for all you Miguel Cool Mexico or Cool Peso fans out there, we'll get a chance to see Mikey in action again. The screen on the left did exit because Wagers was done with his race, so I think he might have exited out of the game.
He had to leave. He had something scheduled at 7, and I do believe Papa Bear does as well. However, he is also opting to finish off the race and finish off what he started before he has to dip out for prior commitments.
Yeah, Papa Bear opting for a bounceless strategy, but it looks like he has enough height.
This is a good time to plug the fact that Papa Bear is a musician and does gigs. And that is what he most likely is going to go do.
Papa Bear, I believe, plays the saxophone, right?
He plays bass.
Oh, bass. Yeah, usually I can hear him playing a lot of his instruments, so it's very nice that, you know, he is musically inclined as well as being a really good runner of SA2. I would love to see what his next couple runs are, especially as we round out the week with 3 more runs from him, actually.
Apparently a Ninja Frog plays the saxophone. Let's go. And it looks like Papa Bear does have the height.
For any Papa fans, I believe he's next race. I don't see it on schedule, but the next race for Wagers will be on Saturday at 12 p.m. versus Blue, unless there is another one I am not tracking here. All right, we'll see Papa Bear finally entering into Shadow 2. Now, if this goes correctly, he gets a 31-24. That is still a phenomenal time. You have to remember, his PB was a 27, so sticking within a couple minutes of your PB is still a very good run. It's not anything to scoff at. Get the clean second hit. Get the clean third hit. Clean on the fourth.
Let's
That's a
go, Papa. Clean
beautiful,
Shadow 2. GG to Papa.
beautiful Shadow 2 with a 31-24 finish. Let's get some GGs in the chat for AF Wagers and Papa Bear for having a phenomenal race for us. Let's get some GGs.
Sonic, I
All right.
did it.
Well, I believe our next match should be. Let me make sure I'm checking this correctly. The next race would be Stellar versus Seth. And like I've said, you guys are stuck with me for another 4 hours. So if you like me, that's fantastic. And if not, well, I'm hoping you can keep the stream muted for the time being. But congratulations to both Papa and Wagers for putting on a very good display.
No,
Liam,
absolutely, absolutely. I'm very excited to see these two runners having pulled off their very best in this tournament, and it was very close, very close. I had Yanni v Liam vibes for a minute here at the beginning. So
Yeah, it's always nice to see runners being neck and neck with each other. They both no, unfortunately, neither of them did PB. Wagers finished with a 27 when his PB was a 25. Papa Bear finished with a 31 when his PB is a 27.